Sul, Vina Fredeshe, The Sims, and when last we left off, things are starting to look up for Dave at long last, thanks to a promotion that increased his income by 50%, enough for a pizza every single day, with a tiny amount of money left over. Hopefully, things are going to continue to look up as he gains more charisma and maybe even gets another promotion. But we're not focusing on Dave today, we're focusing on Samuel, who has a minor problem, and that problem is that animals always come onto his lot and urinate everywhere, like over here and over here. Dealing with the puddles of urine takes up quite a bit of time in his day that he really can't afford to be using doing that, so we're going to make sure this problem never resurfaces again. In the decorative tab of buy and in the other is an item for 15 simoleons, the Stray Away Pet Prevention System. I thought it was just a decorative item, but people have told me it has a very important use indeed. Are you tired of the extra work and hassle that comes with having to look after your uninvited neighbours' pets? Tired of them trying to take the place of your own loyal pets? Well, one thing to say about that is that if any cat or dog could actually succeed in pretending to be a goldfish, that would be something worth seeing. Do stray cats and dogs seem to think the grass is perpetually greener on your side of the street? With the Stray Away Pet Prevention System, these problems are a thing of the past. Keep them all at bay, and your pets will stay, for day after day, with Stray Away. How this works is that you put this anywhere on your lot, we're going to put it there, and any animals that come onto the lot will come over to here, take a look at the sign, be able to understand somehow that they're not welcome, and they'll just leave. Which means that there are no more puddles of urine everywhere, and no cats walking into the house expecting to be petted or begging at us. Which is really good for Samuel. It doesn't get rid of that puddle of urine and that puddle of urine, but we'll get rid of them right now. It's currently 4:15 in the afternoon, and that pretty much at the moment is the start of Samuel's day. There is one more thing we have to do as well, a minor thing, and that is to move the phone over here and get another chair. It's a very minor thing in the off chance that somebody wants to play chess with him, but if they do, there are now 2 chairs, and that is definitely possible. There we go. You go water the flowers there, and you really need to put some shoes on. What is it with you and Dave not putting shoes on when you go outside before you've had a shower? You want to go and get rid of that there, and get rid of this here, while we go and watch the sign in action. There is a cat who takes one look at the sign, goes, "I'm not welcome here," and then will just walk away, without causing any kerfuffle whatsoever. And so at long last, Samuel will get the calm that he really needs to focus on improving his skills, specifically logic and mechanical. I don't think there are any more puddles anywhere. There's one over there, and then that's it. There are a few animals that are currently on the lot, but they will eventually leave, and when they leave, they'll never come back. We need to focus on improving a few of these needs quite quickly, mainly the fun one. The fun one is actually going to prevent Samuel from learning how to play chess, which is a bit ironic, because learning to play chess improves the fun stat, but there is a reason for it. Anything that is improving any stats, like for instance the let's have him have dinner, anything like playing chess or learning how to cook or learning mechanical, he won't do when his mood goes lower than this, because he just doesn't feel up to it. Unfortunately, with learning how to play chess, that's rather counterintuitive, because the very act of learning improves fun, which would then improve his mood. But if that was the only source of fun you had, that would basically have your sim refusing to have fun, so that he could, because he's not having any fun, which just doesn't make a huge amount of sense. That's why I have the bookshelf here, because that is a source of fun that we can always do, even if our mood is really low. You go and prepare some food, and there we go. Excellent. It may be 6 o'clock in the evening, but this is the only meal that you really need. Eat well, Samuel, because then you're going to use the toilet, take a shower, and then you're going to walk over here. You're going to go over here to play chess, because in there, the room stat is going to be, or the room need rather, is a lot lower, which means that you're much less likely to want to actually play chess. The difference of room makes a huge difference for Samuel. See the difference in room there? That is significant. In fact, his mood is currently down to half before he went to go to the toilet, and wash his hands, of course. There we go. Much better. In fact, fun is really critically low at the moment. Critically low indeed. Sociable is fine, but the fun is really low. Also, I think Spork is now finally going to leave. There we go. You go and play chess, and Spork has decided, nope, we're not going to be staying here for long. We're gonna use this as long as we possibly can before we have to go to work, which is in quite a while, 11 o'clock in the evening. And automatically, the mood has gone up to 2, which is a vast improvement on before. And that phone may look like it's in the way, but he can reach over the chessboard to get it, which is very important. The phone is a very flexible thing indeed. In fact, it is, I believe it's a cordless phone. It's also against a window. We need to move the phone. That is not a good place for a phone to be, because that is really a, imagine if you tried to open the window and then the phone just fell. Oops. It's gonna take a while for his fun to go up. It's not gonna go all the way, but he might get very close to, he's not actually going to gain that level of logic, but he's going to get very close indeed. And now it is time for your long and grueling day at work, I'm afraid. A very long and a very grueling day. We may need to improve your social at some point. It really doesn't go down as fast as Dave's does, which is a relief. Energy is quite low, but soon you're going to be back. There we go, 240 simoleons are yours, and we'll just get that level of, get that one level of logic. It's not going to take that much more work. It may not take any work at all. Let's have a look. Okay, maybe a little more than I thought it would. The amount of time, there we go. Now you have that logic point, which is excellent. We could actually have you work on the mechanical as well. That might be a good idea. The more we get that, the better off we'll be in the long run. Unfortunately, we could actually just plow through and rush to work, which might actually work, but unfortunately we need some family friends to make yeah, you are bored of reading because you're extremely tired, and I don't blame you for wanting to go to sleep, because you're going to basically nod off in a moment. There we go, and sleeping is a really good idea. Not out there, Samuel, in here. There we go. The fact that you sleep during the day is not great for us making friends, because, unfortunately, most of the people will just, and there's another animal just going right to there and then leaving, which is wonderful. You need to get up right now before you miss work completely. And I wanted to zoom in, but instead I sort of rotated around, which is not good. We want to water the plants as the first thing of the day. We'll have to clean up later. There we go. And you want to have dinner, and then use the toilet, and then take a shower, and then probably read a book. I think we're going to do it in that order. I think you have enough time to manage all this. You might not be able to manage going and having a lot of fun. Or maybe you won't have any fun whatsoever, because the carpool is literally about to arrive. But we could squeeze out a tiny bit of fun from not going to work immediately, much like how Dave did, except maybe Samuel is just so engrossed in the book he's reading that he doesn't even notice that the car's arrived. There we go, just a little bit more. If we want to get rid of that notification, the car will wait. It will wait for us. Not for too long, but it will wait for us. A little more, Samuel, just a little more, and there we go. I think that's good enough. Time for you to go to work. It is a very long shift indeed, and we're going to have to work on your social soon. Maybe talking to Tiffany Burb might be a good idea, because nobody else really likes us that much, and something is happening. Or maybe nothing is happening. Maybe El Bandito turned up, saw the sign, and went, hey, you know what, I really shouldn't be here. And then El Bandito just walked away. More money, however, is a good thing. It's always a good thing. We need to just wait a little more, and then we'll get it. Just one more hour. And welcome home, Samuel. 240 simoleons are ours. We do that, and we're going to make the bed, and then we'll just have to get rid of all that rubbish, and I think once we've done that, the flies will go away. Thank you for the paper. We're never going to read it. We could actually read it. It would provide us with quite a bit of fun. But we have better sources of fun. That has now been dealt with, and then we just need to deal with that, and everything will be okay. And then we might as well, we need to clean the goldfish bowl and then feed the goldfish. That's probably a good idea. We don't want Mozart to be in a dirty bowl after all. There we go. I'll just clean this up. Are you just cleaning the outside of it? Oh no, you're cleaning the inside of it as well. That's fine. Time to feed the fish. I'm sure Mozart will appreciate it. There we go. Much better. We might actually skip work today. That might be a good idea, just to... I've no idea what happened with the animation there. But either way, we might want to skip work, just to make sure that we're alright. And deal with the social and the fun, and maybe even make a family friend. They are rather important. Also, what else needs cleaning? That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine as well. They're still here, though. I have no idea what... Maybe just these need cleaning, and then everything will be fine. But I have no idea what could be causing that. Is there something over here? There's nothing over there at all. Curious. And now the flies are gone. Nope, they're still here. I was about to say they're gone, but no. Still here. I'm very curious as to what is considered messy here. There's nothing over there, and there's nothing here. Oh well, I'm sure they'll go away eventually. Maybe a little bit of fun before bed. Actually, no, just going to bed is probably a very good idea. If we're going to skip work and work on improving our social and our fun, we're going to have to rest as quickly as we possibly can and get as high... Ah, hello, how are you? We need to get rid of you, most certainly. We're going to get up, and the first thing we're going to do is spray these away. And then wonder what is in here that's causing such a mess. I have no idea. Not a clue, actually. But the sooner these cockroaches go away, the better off we'll be. There we go. A few more sprays, and they are away. Also, I wonder what's on the, that can there. Also, I think the flies are finally gone. Yep, the flies are gone. For some reason, they considered the cockroaches to be the source of their existence, and when they were gone, they also vanished away. There we go, one meal. It is very late, however. This really isn't working in Samuel's favour when it comes to gaining any of the friends that he needs, but we might as well work on the mechanical first, I suppose. Having a day off will probably actually throw his sleep schedule completely out of whack, but we need to do it, just to make sure that we can get us all the things that we need to gain that promotion when we get the opportunity. We're just going to speed through this very quickly. There we go, and you might as well water the plants here, and pay the bills as well. Because, why not? It's 9 o'clock in the evening, time to pay the bills. What are the bills? I imagine they're a little bit more expensive than they were last time. But they might not be. Who knows? There we go. They are 269, which is fine. We have plenty of money. We have loads of money, actually. Massive amounts of it. Well, we have a little less of it now, but we still have lots. Let's, also, using the phone there is a little bit difficult. I'm going to move that there, and we're going to move this away and put that somewhere where it will actually work. Like, for instance, maybe over here. Will it work better if it's here? Yes, it will, actually. Let's call a neighbour over and say hello. Is it too late? I hope it's not. We're going to call you and ask you to come over. Please come over and say hello. Would you like to come over? I don't have any pizza. And the carpool will arrive in about an hour. Oh dear, you've got to feed your llama. And Samuel is really not happy about that whatsoever. Is there somebody else who'll come and say hello? Maybe? Samuel needs someone to talk to. He really needs someone to talk to. Maybe you can talk to Mortimer. Maybe he'd like to come over and say hi. Hello? Are you feeding your llama as well? Please don't be feeding your llama. The answer is, I thought you'd never ask. I'll be over in a minute. Excellent. He has somebody that he is going to be talking to. Brilliant. Maybe this is the start of a brilliant friendship. Well, it may be. Let's go watch the fish while we wait. Are you composing music, Mozart? You appear to just be swimming around. You don't really like looking at the fish, but we're going to look at it again. Yep, that's a fish. It does improve fun very, very slightly. Now, where is Mortimer? We maybe want a few more flowers out here at some point, or maybe just another decorative item. I was just thinking about getting something, but then I thought against it. Don't sit down on there. Sit down on the far comfier chair while we wait for Mortimer to show up at nearly 11 at night. This is a really, really late visit. Also, your car is here. You're not going to work. You're going to skip work today. You're currently suffering You're suffering from something. Let's shake hands here. Whatever you're suffering from, just ignore the fact that he's coming out. He's definitely ill. Definitely ill. Hello, Mortimer. How are you today? We're going to go inside and we're going to have a conversation. Just ignore the fact that... Why are you teasing us, Mortimer? That is really not that nice. We're gonna talk to you about your interests. There we go. We're not going to gossip because then you'll probably just talk about how you don't like you don't like Gunther and you don't like anyone. There we go. I don't think... Oh no, he actually does like that. Okay, I think that guy's probably a little bit annoyed right now. He's like, you know what? We could actually... No, you don't want to come in? No? Well, the boss won't be happy. The hacker boss that is well known for hacking... Who is the hacker boss anyway? And the carpool has gone away. I don't think they're having a good time talking about these things. Well, actually, no, we do like talking about knives and forks and pizza. Probably talking about Dave's love of pizza. Samuel also likes pizza. They really like talking about that. What is that? Is that food? Yeah, they both like talking about food. When you have something that they quite like talking about, it's a good idea to keep talking about it. There we go. Keep talking about it until things get a lot better between them. There is a long conversation going on here, and every single little bit is improving his social substantially. We're going to talk to him a little more about interests, because after all, it's a good and safe way of improving that relationship number. It's now at 16, and considering it started at 0, that is a huge improvement. They like talking about the sun, like the fact that they're currently not seeing it because it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Why are you having a conversation by the bin? We'll never know. It is a mystery. We could actually... are you going? I think you're going. Also, the phone is going. Yep. It's too late. See you another time. Bye! Run for the phone! I'm sure it's not going to be anything bad. It's going to be something bad, isn't it? Yes, this is the hacker boss. I'm really not happy that you didn't come in. You missed work today. It's okay to miss one day, but if you make a habit of it, you'll be fired. Goodbye. This, by the way, is the hacker boss, who definitely is your boss. What is his name, anyway? The hacker boss is his name. He is the boss of all things hacking. We're going to study mechanical until we fall asleep. There we go. And there we go. We have now gained that 1 point of mechanical that we need. Maybe we should do something else, but yes, we should study more cooking. That is a brilliant idea. After all, this is basically free time for us. We might as well do as much as we possibly can with it. A third level of cooking would certainly put us in a good stead. We may be stopping soon because our fun has fallen critically low, and yes, we did stop because our fun is critically low. He really needs to do something fun. I know what's fun, Samuel. You know what's fun? Sleeping. Sleeping is very fun. No, don't look at the watch. The watch is not fun. You don't have one of those newfangled watches that has video games on it. You don't even like video games. Off to sleep you go, Samuel. Rest well. For tomorrow, you're going to have even more fun. We actually only need to make friends now to gain a promotion. We're going to have to work on that. We're probably going to have to alternate the days you work, like have a day working, have a day not working. Are you going to wake up yet? Actually, you're waking up very early, considering. There we go. It is now, it's now just past, or about to be 1 o'clock. That is very early for you. And you're not very happy whatsoever. Well, I suppose, I wouldn't be either if I was that bored and that hungry and needed to pee that badly. You do need to pee very badly. cooking here is not going to help your need to pee. There we go. You just quickly eat that food. It is very filling food, though. And then you'll want to use the toilet, and then take a shower, and then clean both of them, because you really need to clean both of them, just to keep on top of the flies that will eventually appear. There we go. Your fun is non-existent at the moment. And when fun is non-existent, that really, really doesn't help your ability to do anything. Like, we won't actually be able to do any learning of cooking whatsoever. Yep, you are very bored. He is so bored, he would read the back of the packaging of his food. And that did not improve his fun. We're going to have to read a book rather than play chess for a while. Fortunately, that did just enough that we can study some cooking for a little longer, and gain 1 more point of cooking. Now we're definitely going to have to go and play some chess, because if we don't, things are, well, we could just sit down in that chair, but learning to play chess is just as good as, actually it's not really that good, is it? It doesn't go up, I don't think, as fast as reading a book, but we might as well try and learn some logic while we're here. Oh, the phone's going. It's time to answer that. It could be lots of money. It's probably not going to be lots of money. Run! Run, Samuel! Hello? Is this the You've Won the Lottery, Samuel? I hope so. That would be fun. He seems very happy about it, whatever it is. Who is it, I wonder? Your son? Not again! Why does this keep happening to him? It's not good to be his psychic advisor whatsoever. We're going to water the plants for a little bit. There we go. They're nice and taken care of, and we have no puddles of urine whatsoever to take care of. He just sort of walked over there like, hey, do I have to deal with those puddles of urine? And the answer is a resounding, no you don't, Samuel, because there are none. Also, we really need to make Mortimer one of our friends, sooner rather than later. You need to read that book, most certainly. Read all of the book. All of it until it is done. Also, that is a lot more fun that we gain doing that than playing chess, which actually makes a lot of sense, because you're trying to learn as well as play there. Alright, but then again, you always learn from reading a book as well. A good book, anyway. They're always fun to learn about things. Like, for instance, Samuel may learn Sim Elvish at one point. But then again, what is the difference between Elvish and Simlish? Probably not that much. But when we come back, folks, we're going to continue learning things with Samuel. Like him learning how to make friends. He does need 2 of them, after all. We are potentially going to get 1 of them, and then we may be able to make another if we try to talk to Tiffany some more by taking a day off work. But we do need to meet more people. And maybe even meet Dave at some point. And then once we've done that, we can hopefully get a promotion and get an even better job that doesn't start at midnight. Well, we hope it doesn't start at midnight anyway. So I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Dag dag.